Hello, Namaskar. Welcome you to the SAAR Analysis. I am Chaman Nayak and here's my take. What if the world's biggest semiconductor boom does not create billionaires but creates the next geopolitical power? South Korea isn't treating its chip windfall as a temporary success, but it is preparing for a future where semiconductor profit become the national power. And that changes almost whole South Korean economy, and it changes the global competition for technology, capital, and most importantly, influence. Now, here's the data that matters. The semiconductor industry is projected to become $1 trillion global market before the end of this decade. Well, South Korea is already dominating in the critical memory chip through the companies like Samsung. Now, Seoul wants to channel the additional tax revenue generated by this semiconductor boom into future response fund. Now the question arises, what is this future response fund? Well, it is a sovereign style investment vehicle designed not for consumption but for long term national growth. Well, instead of spending today's tax surplus, South Korea wants to convert the today's cheap profit into tomorrow's strategic advantage. Now here's what evidence speaks about, and the evidence is quite clear. Well, government are no longer competing only through budgets or military spending, but they are competing through industrial strategy. Well, according to South Korean official, the new fund will finance the major national investment projects, develop new growth industry, support younger generations facing economic pressure, and reduce the structural inequality. Well, this reflects a broader shift in the global policy making. Economic security has become a national security. Well, they are becoming geopolitical asset. The countries that control the advanced chips increasingly influence artificial intelligence, defense system, quantum computing, and future manufacturing. Now the question arises, why is this important? Well, this matters because South Korea is introducing a model where other nations may follow. But instead of allowing the cyclical industry profit to disappear into annual government spending, South Korea wants to transform this temporary technological dominance into permanent national capital. Well, accept other semiconductor powers from Taiwan to United States, even Europe, to closely study this approach. The competition is evolving for sure. The next global race isn't simply about producing more chips, it is about deciding who owns the financial engine that is created by those chips. And whoever controls the engine gains the greater resilience during the future economic and geopolitical shocks. Now, here's my take. The countries competed over factories. Today, they are competing over wealth to create those factories. South Korea's Future Response Fund signals that semiconductor race has already entered a new phase, not manufacturing alone but strategic capital formation. Well, the nation that successfully convert technology booms into long-term national investment, they won't simply grow faster, they will shake the economic balance of 21st century. Because in this geopolitical era, the most valuable resources isn't just silicon, it is the strategy behind it. Well, that's all from today's analysis. I will be back with another episode. Till then, thank you for watching this.